Excuse me, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Welcome.
Hi, I'm here to seek admission for my child.
Yes, ma'am. Please be seated.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So may I have few details about your child, ma'am?
Sure.
Yeah. So may I know your child's name?
He's Lakshit.
That's a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Yeah. And which class are you looking the admission for, ma'am?
For nursery?
Okay. So may I know, what does your child like the most?
He likes coloring, painting, mostly playing.
So you're at the right place, ma'am. We have a unique setup in our school which enables your child to learn while playing.
We deliver higher learning outcomes in our school. Your child is in nursery, right? By the end of nursery, he will have a rich vocabulary and sensorial understanding. By LKG, he'll be able to read 4-digit numbers while other schools teach only till 100. By UKG, you will have him read newspapers with you. That's what we are committed to.
Great.
So I'll quickly run you through the space where your child spends the most. This way, ma'am.
Okay.
So this is our Kreedo lab where we have 250 plus scientifically designed materials.
Okay.
Where your child is going to learn here while playing.
Oh.
So why we have set up this lab is because today our country is facing a major problem where the 5th and 6th grade children are finding difficult to understand the basic concepts.
Correct.
So where they are ending up in tuitions and they are the school dropouts. So we are working towards it, and that is why we have set up this Kreedo lab to overcome this learning backdrop.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are our EPL materials, which is the exercise to practical life. As you can see, all these things are something the children has already been exposed to.
Correct.
So this is a material called lock box where the child is exposed to a different kinds of locking system. So like that we have pounding, spooning, straining, the activities that we do in our daily life.
Nice.
So coming here, I'm sure you would have already exposed your child to coloring and also shapes, right? So here the child will be able to see the colors, also able to feel the shapes and learn the names of these shapes.
Okay.
So here the child not only learns the names of these shapes, but also the pencil grip of the child is being improved. So when I say pencil grip, you can see in other materials also we have a knob here where the child works with the tripod grip and the pencil grip is eventually developed with the children. Ma'am, these are our English materials.
Okay.
So here the child not only learns the letters, but also learns to form a 3-letter words and also read 3-letter words. And coming here, we have our mathematics material. So these are our EVS materials.
Okay.
So this is our solar system and this is our world map. Ma'am, this was the lab I was talking to you about where your child will be spending the maximum time here playing and also learning. This is one of the unique solutions which you will not find in any other schools in the neighborhood.
But I've seen these kind of materials in other schools as well.
Ma'am, you might have seen a playroom where the child might be just playing, but here this is going to be as a learning room as well. So the place where you're witnessing is not only the place where the child plays, but also learns.
So how safe is this?
Ma'am, as you can see, all these shelves are at a lower level for the children to be accessible to every material here.
Okay.
So this not only makes the child to reach out to every material, but also enables the child to be independent as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I like the concept, but I want my child to write as well.
Yes, ma'am, I do understand. So here we not only make your child work with these materials, here we also make the child to write with the books that we have. We have a set of books which I'll be taking you to the office room and then showing you up there.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So you asked me about the books, ma'am. So these are our books. So this is the set of book that your child will be given.
Okay.
So here we have workbooks, practice books, other activity books such as the art and craft book and also the vocabulary enrichment book.
Okay.
And whatever the child has learnt in the lab, the same concepts will be in the written format here. So you asked me about the place value system material in the lab.
Correct.
Right, ma'am. So the same pictorial representation will be given here for the child to be able to connect the same concept and the learning happens.
Ma'am, book smart is fine. I just wanted to understand, will you take the child to lab only when he's free?
It's not like that, ma'am. So every day 1 hour the child will be taken to the lab. So for that we have a designated timetable for every level in our school.
Okay.
So this is how our timetable looks like.
Okay.
So as you can see, we have the timetable for every level. Why we need the timetable here? Because we have our lab and also the book. So both the learning to happen in a sync, we have created this timetable, ma'am.
Okay. Ma'am, all this looks fine. How will I come to know about the child's progress, ma'am?
We have something called as the parent app.
Okay.
So as soon as you get your child admitted in our school, we will be sharing the credentials with you.
Okay.
So with that, you will be able to track your child's activities in the school and also the homework that has been given to the child.
Okay.
And the learning that happens in the school can also be tracked via that app itself.
Great. Ma'am, just wanted to understand about your teachers also. Are they trained?
Yes, ma'am. Our teachers here in our school are all trained from our partners, that is the Kreedo Early Education Solution Providers, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're all proficient in classroom training and also the lab training for the children.
Ma'am, this looks very interesting. I'd been to a couple of other schools as well. I could not see books, materials, app under one roof. This seems to be very interesting. I would like to recommend this school to my friends and neighbors. I would like to proceed with the admission process, ma'am.
Our pleasure, ma'am. So here is your admission form.
Sure.
So kindly fill in the details and we can proceed with the admission, ma'am.
I think my child will not complain going to school year after, ma'am.
That's great, ma'am.